Hey there everybody, the Destroyer here, and welcome back to another cast of the Battlefield 2, patch 1.08. Today we have a 3v3 on Rhun, and this is another RECON versus EOL game. The clans, of course. I will have put the other one up before this one, I'd imagine. So we have RECON Xelenos as the Dwarves in the right side there. Bottom right we have RECON Halet as dwarves as well, and top right we have RECON Stars, also dwarves. 3 dwarves on one team. That is very curious indeed. There's beacons being thrown up everywhere, marking the cave trolls, I guess, for some reason. Okay. And the opposing team we have EOL Xelenos. I've decided that's how I'm going to pronounce his name. I like how it sounds. If that's correct, great. It could be Xelenos, but I think it's Xelenos. Anyway, and we have EOL Erdimitos as the Men of the West. What was he again? Men of the West, and Elves. Oh. And we have EOL Evolve. That's what that is. I do know their names because it's on the replay page where I downloaded this. So yeah, 2 men and an elf versus 3 dwarves. That's an interesting matchup. This hopefully is a good game. This should be a longer game than the last one. Replay size is much bigger, so that usually means it's going to be longer. We have a forward barracks for Erdimitos here, and some tower guards pretty quickly. Looks like Halet is going to be killing the cave troll very quickly, as is Evolve here. Well, actually, no. His missile and sentries actually got crushed by this cave troll. So he'll have to send yet another battalion, unless he wants to use the archer trick and just do it by range. Of course, everyone is looking to kill off their cave troll quickly. Systematic's cave troll, once again. I guess Systematic owns this cave troll. What would we guess? Doesn't look like the Men of the West from the north here are actually going to deal with theirs. That would be Xelenos, of course. He's going for cavalry, not the greatest thing to send against a cave troll, as you might imagine. Looks like RECON Star is going to be capturing the outpost here. I think he was actually Pink Dwarf last game as well. Oh, he moved too soon. That was a mistake. He didn't actually capture the outpost. He didn't even notice he didn't capture it either, unless he decided to just forego capturing it so he could possibly go kill his cave troll. I'm gonna capture it with these guys. It might have been deliberate, although it was so close to actually finishing. I don't know why you would cancel it. But anyway, looks like the dwarves on the bottom as well, which would be RECON Halet has the outpost here. He also has it glowing very quickly. His guardians are level 2. In fact, they do have the charge ability. Guardians get 25% speed, 25% armor, and they do a little charge damage. Evolve has a lot of Lorien archers here, a couple of battalions. And his teammates are Erdimitos bringing in some Gondor soldiers, who do not get their shield wall move until probably level 2 or so. I don't know. I don't know when that unlocks, but that gives them 25% armor and minus 40% speed. Of course, you don't want to be using that when you're moving. Awful idea. Relic Hall going down the Elves. You should be able to pick off the dwarves pretty easily. Tower being built up there. Of course, they don't want to get too close to the dwarves. The dwarves will tear them to pieces in melee, as you would expect. Forward base pouring out guys. Apparently, I'm spectating someone somehow. It didn't go through the players or anything, so I don't know how that happened. Anyway, some dwarves from Star coming in to wreck Xelenos' farm here. Of course, he has Gondor Knights, not going to be useful for countering that. He does have some Gondor soldiers now, though. Those can actually counter these, so that'll be useful. And Star putting a forward mineshaft in the base. This might be a rematch, or this actually was probably the first match to the one I will put up before this one. It has one different player. Evolve was in the other game. But this replay was uploaded before that one, so I'm assuming this one was played, and then the rematch was between the other guys. It seems very similar teams and everything. Gloin does fall there. Fortunately for Halet, he does lose a hero to the Elves here. Elves having a lot of guys. This is Evolve, right? Yeah, Evolve having 3 battalions of Lorien archers, some Mythlon sentries, some swordsmen. He does capture the outpost quite nicely there. This battle wagon has taken a lot of damage. This is from Xelenos. Big army being brought out by RECON Halet. He can be placed over here, showing his armies there, I guess. We're about to engage, maybe. Someone throwing a rally call on them. I heard it before I moved away there. We have a battle over here, though. RECON Star fighting his way through the men of Gondor here. In the west, I should say. There's a Boromir on the field. He's level 3, so he does have his horn. He's chasing down Gloin, trying to kill him. Gloin taking flanking damage as well as he runs, and he does actually get him before he gets in the mineshaft. Nice pickup there for Ewell Ecthelion. Gloin dead is always a good thing to have. Using the horn actually does freeze the battle wagon as well. So Xelenos' battle wagon will die, and Star's troops following shortly after. There is a lot of Gondor soldiers here. So it shouldn't be too much trouble for them to clean up here. Watch out! Which one are these? Oh right, these are the ones that actually belong to the space. Ecthelion. The green is actually this person, who is Dematos, of course, who is helping his partner in the north. You don't want to lose a partner. Once you lose a partner, it usually trickles downhill from there. Obviously, 2-on-3 is not a good odds in your favor if you're on the 2 side. So the Dwarves from Xelenos and Halet pushing in the south. Needing to push back the Elves Evolve here. I think Evolve's by himself down here. It's actually 2-on-1. Evolve does have a tower, but the tower will fall very quickly. And of course, destroying that tower easily. These archers are level 7. Of course, in Battlefield Earth 1.08, they go to level 10, I believe. I could be wrong. They might stop at 20, who knows? But I've never seen anything past 10, so I'm going to assume it's 10. Of course, they do get the fear resist 5, I'd still assume. Unless that was changed as well. We do have some Ithilien Rangers being brought down. And nonetheless, Dematos can help out his partner here. Looks like Halet is summoned in the Men of Dale power. That could prove quite troublesome for Evolve here. Looks like we need the help of this Boromir. Boromir is only level 1, unfortunately. And we need to cut his way through some guys. This battle wagon coming through. The guys in the back of the battle wagon are spazzing the hell out. What is that all about? They're constantly spinning like they're stuck in a tornado or something. It is really buggy looking and weird. Anyway, our Dematos pushing forward. Or that's not a Dematos, that's Ecthelion pushing forward. Destroying a mineshaft there. Continuing chasing up the builder of Xelenos. Possibly. Oh, there's a cave troll there. He doesn't need to be careful. He runs right into the cave troll. It's not good. Punch actually does a lot of damage to his battalions. Actually takes out like half a battalion of Gondor soldiers there. The north and the men of the West Kingdom seems okay. Seems safe enough for now, although there is a Gloin wrecking farms up here. Which of course is not ideal for them. Got some dwarves over here as well, looking to take some farms out, I'd imagine. Meanwhile, some Gondor soldiers being sent into their base, trying to do some economic damage. They might get this mineshaft, probably definitely won't get that one. And there's a lot of color on the mini-map on this side of the map. It's like a rainbow sherbet of death over here. So the arrow volley went down, killing a lot of those guys from RECON Star, and summoned hobbits. I don't know if I've ever seen this actually. Samwise's firecracker. What that does. Gloin does get killed by Tom Bombadil though. Unfortunate. Oops. Rotate that. Oh wait, I was not aware of those buttons on my side of my mouse actually rotated my camera. That's interesting. Anyway. Sorry. Gloin does get knocked down by Tom Bombadil, and he will actually probably be picked off by these rangers. This is not his mineshaft, of course. Oh wait, actually it might be. No, it's That's Halet's going to actually gets away. Halet, of course, is the top dwarf. So many dwarves, hard to keep track. Rhun is out in the field. She is level 4. She does have Flood, but she's about to die. Fall back immediately and heal up. Jesus, the Fortress of Evolve is taking a beating. Fortunately, it's taking this Mine Shaft pretty quickly. He does need the Mine Shafts out of his base post-haste. Of course, it's not going to end in anything well for him. Meanwhile, Dermatos looking to take out one of these forward mines. There is a lot of dwarves in there. Xelenos, of course, has these guardians here as well. So should be able to defend off that pretty easily. Xelenos' army is moving out now. More on the way, of course. Looks like he actually will take Halet's mineshaft down here. Dwarves still have the outpost down, or up there and down there, so they still have the economic advantage. The men of the West probably should either knock this down or take it. Yeah, taking it's probably the best option, I'd say. And now Boromir pushing forward with his Tower Guard regiments. Hopefully Dermatos can make use of this. Do a bit of economic damage to Star here. A nice surround with his Tower Guards to drop that thing very quickly indeed. I'd be very, very nervous if I was this Elven player. I don't know if Men of the West have rebuild in patch 1.08 or not. I honestly have no idea. But if they do, they definitely need to use it. The Elven Fortress. Volley going down, killing a lot of dwarves of Xelenos is there. It's unfortunate. Most of his attacking force is dead now. It's pretty much reduced down to some axe throwers. The Gimli from Halet. So we hear him showing up from the top of the center team. Help out. And you kill off all of those guys there pretty easily. Also, they'll take out the battle wagon easily enough. Nonetheless, coming in from over here to cut off the reinforcements of the dwarves. Although the base of Evolve is going to fall, I think. The Hobbit's going to take it down no less. That's got to be depressing. Oh, there's a Gimli with Slayer in there as well. I didn't see him. I'd imagine he's the one who's doing the most damage. Fortunately, he does have a builder left. So Evolve is not out yet. But Evolve is definitely in trouble, and if he loses that builder, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. But the Evolve team doing quite well, I'd say. 3 dwarves can be difficult to deal with. Dwarves are very strong, of course. 3 dwarves is obviously a bit tough. It's a lot of rangers. Of course, the rangers, Summon Dune and rangers do come with a long shot in this version of Battle for Middle-earth 2, which is nice. They do not in Rise of the Witch King 2.02, which is what I'm used to. So this is a little different to me. Of course, they did in Battle for Middle-earth, I believe, so not too different, I guess. I used to play that a lot. Until I realized how much of a terrible patch it actually is. Anyway, Battle can get a nice run through on those rangers there. Some summoned Men of Dale. Looks like they get black arrows at level 2, but they don't have a level up bar. How on earth will they use the black arrows, I wonder? Or do they level up but it just covers it up? I have no idea. Elven Builder, of course, getting the hell out of there. Last thing he wants to do is lose his builder to those archers. Throwing in a well back there. Not only nice to have a well, but nice to keep his builder at least somewhat safe. Xelenos building a well down here to help the troops out a bit. The battle for the south is going pretty fiercely here. The dwarves pushing in quite ferociously, trying to do some damage. Meanwhile, dwarves pushing north as well. This forward line being taken out by Xelenos, the red Gondor player. Not Gondor, ooh, Aragorn is going to fall there to Gloin. Gloin does fall as well. Of course, when Aragorn dies, it plays some like singing thing. I don't really like that too much, if I'm honest. It's one of those audio things that really doesn't need to exist. And it's also very too long. It definitely outstays its welcome, I would say. It's a nice idea. But, yeah, not a fan. Wait, nice arrow volley there. Dwarves. Dimly in Slayer mode. You might even get the Builder of Xelenos. He does actually. Takes him down quite easily. Only using Shatter Hammer to destroy, not Shatter Hammer, Shake Foundation to destroy that well there. And Demetos' tower will fall to glowing as well. Dwarves actually making a lot of ground in the south here. If they're not careful, they're going to lose Evolve here. That would be pretty bad. Evolve gets knocked out. That will be 2-on-3, of course. They're already having trouble with 3 dwarves, with all 3 of them. So I'd imagine 2 of them not going to go any better. And of course the dwarves will continue to get power points from destroying the base of Evolve. Looks like they will actually be destroying the base of Evolve. Will Evolve build in his teammate's base to keep himself alive? He will indeed. He's building a green pasture in his partner's base. We have a marketplace here. Must keep in play to maintain Grand Harvest and Siege Materials upgrades. Is Grand Harvest. It's not like a 2.02. This is the original marketplace where you would have to buy the marketplace power and keep it up, and it just gives you a general bonus to farm production, which is good. Now the dwarves, Xelenos and Halet moving up here. Xelenos and Demetos will be forced to defend here, as well as evolve with what little troops he has. Nice undermine there. Throwing the troops about, and popping out some dwarves ready for battle. And now things are looking very bad indeed for EOL clan. Nice arrow volley there though. Kills almost all of Xelenos' troops again. Every time Xelenos gets into battle, it seems like his guys get absolutely wrecked by arrow volley. Which is unfortunate for him. Although most of his guys stayed alive this time, which is nice. Gimli Slayer mode still active. Absolutely doing massive amounts of damage. Will Evolve be killed here? Possibly. I don't think he has any things here. Earthquake being used on Xelenos' base. That's the problem. The dwarves are getting so many power points. Let's take a look at powers real quick. Demetos has Arrow Volley, Do Not Allies, Tom Bombadil, and Rally Call. Xelenos has Arrow Volley, Rally Call, Heal, and 11 power points. RECON Star, the dwarf in the top right, has Cloud Break, Hobbits, Rally Call, and 11 power points. This fortress might be in trouble here. There's a Tom Bombadil in the field helping. Earthquake, of course, was Halet's. Halet has been gaining those power points. Cloud Break, Men of Dale. He's also got a Rally Call, Heal, and Rebuild. And then Xelenos, of course, for the Undermine. He has 15 power points. Hobbit Allies and Rally Call. And the Elf doesn't really matter because he won't have a fortress anytime soon. And he may not even be in the game very soon. He's still alive though, so he has rebuilt somewhere else. Unfortunately for them though, Halet is taking over the bottom here. And continuing to push forward with his dwarven armies. He's taking everything the men of the West have. Demetos and Xelenos doing their best, trying not to die. There's a large forest there. Undoubtedly spread out of nowhere. I know Elven Wood brings up trees, but I don't think this is Elven Wood doing that. Maybe. Dwarves, of course, still have both outposts. No, actually, they don't have the southern outpost. Gondor has, or Men of the West have gone around and taken it. Aragorn died again. You always know when he dies, apparently. There's a Faramir out in the field as well. Using this pathetic wounding arrow. It's such a bad attack, really. I hate wounding arrow. It's not very good. He might finish off the men here. Oh goodness, he does have a Shatter Hammer. Level 10 glowing is always deadly. He's not going to be able to stop glowing now. And they will take them the Fortress of Demetos. Actually might knock him out. Yep. EOL or Demetos has been defeated. That's unfortunate. The Elves even outlived Demetos because he didn't build a building anywhere else. Of course, is there really a purpose to doing so? Probably not. Even though the Elves have built a barracks, it's not going going to make much difference at this point. It is basically 3-on-1 now. Xelenos all by his lonesome, aside from these Lorien soldiers. I know, trees are just growing, so I'm not hallucinating. There is a large forest surrounding this. Maybe they won't see it because of the trees. They can hide in the trees. Probably not, though, I'd imagine. Eowyn out on the field as well. Spear throw. Smite, as it's called. Fortunately, there's no Witch King for her to smite. So she'll probably be pretty useless, I'd imagine. I don't know, maybe she's been buffed or something. Probably not. Probably just here to be a hero. I remember her being fairly tanky, though. She is a defensible hero, I suppose. And they're going to need all the defense they can get to fend off 3 Dwarven armies, of course. Are the Elves still alive? Possibly? Possibly not. There's still an open tree here, so they are still alive. And he is still control. No, Xelenos actually getting control of the Elven stuff now. Seems that Evolve has left, so Xelenos is control of everything on the EOL side of the map. Of course, now it's only a matter of time before he loses his base, but he will go down fighting at least. Commendable. Aragorn being sent flying. I do like that change to his Blade Master, changing it from red to white, though. Surprised they wouldn't do that with Gimli's as well. Considering Gimli is a good hero as well. How many times is that song gonna play in one game? Anyway, Gimli killing off that builder. There will be no escape for Xelenos. Upgraded Dwarves coming in here. They get the armor and the weapons upgrades, of course. Do a lot of damage. A forward mine being put by Star right in the base. Pumping out troops now. And of course, Xelenos has his undermine, which is about to be taken out though by some Dwarven soldiers. Although a rebuild goes down on it, and they will not be able to take it down after all. Should bring back to the fort. There's so many trees here; it's hard to see what's going on. He is putting up quite the defense, I gotta say, at least. Star does lose coin there. Men of the West are not as easy to kill as you would have thought, eh? Boromir's still out here leading the charge. Eowyn as well. Got summon Rohan allies over there. Gonna take out Gimli. Gimli using Leap, though, to wreck a few of them. But there is dwarves on the fort now. If they be able to get it, there's blue ones and there's pink ones there. Slowly whittling down the fortress of Xelenos, the remaining Men of the West player. Eowyn slowly cutting her way through, guys. Probably doesn't have a high attack, I'd imagine. They are actually fighting off pretty well, though. Although a Demolisher being brought up. Of course, Boromir does have a knockback, though. So, it'd be hard to get past Boromir with one of those. And there's an earthquake. That will do some damage, no doubt. I wonder who used that. It was not Halet's. Halet already used his. Oops, that was his. Star, Recon Star. So 2 players from the Dwarf team have an earthquake. Ah, we got Army of the Dead for the Men of the West. At least he can go down, taking a few guys with him. Fortunately, he will go down there. Army of the Dead not quite getting to fulfill its oath. Unfortunate. Alright, good game. Well played to both teams, of course, and of course to the Recon team for winning that match. That was a pretty good game. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well, and I will see you in the next cast of Battle for Middle-earth 2 patch 1.08. See you next time.